at 3:30, but that is because I go to bed late night around.
Good evening, Deepak. How are you? Hi, Deepak. How are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. What about you, ma'am?
Wow, thank you for asking. And just because you said that, I'm doing amazingly well. So thank you for asking. So, Deepak, how's the day been so far for you?
This always been great, and by the grace of God, I'm breathing. I'm talking to you. I'm doing
Wow,
amazing.
that is fabulous, Deepak. So, Deepak, what's your job profile? How come, what's your job role? So, how come the day has been so fantastic for you?
I'm a fitness coach,
Oh,
right?
wow.
I make
Oh,
people
wow.
exercise,
Okay. Okay. So,
and
how has the day been so far for you? What all have you done since morning?
since morning I did my vacation. No vacation. Sorry, I did my vacation, and after that I made my meal, and then I took rest, and
Wow,
I read. I still am reading a book,
fabulous.
and after this session, I finish my the target the chapter I have already set the goal to. I have to finish this chapter
Super,
before I start my vocation again, right?
super. So, how
So
many days in a week do you work, Deepak? Is it a complete week, Monday to Saturday, Monday to Sunday? No days off for you?
every single day.
Every single. That's some courage, Deepak. That's some good health, and that's some courage. Super impressed. So,
Thank you.
Deepak, before we begin, let me know from you what are the challenges that Deepak finds when it comes to communication. So, what are the areas that you find are a little difficult for you when we talk of English speaking?
Pronunciation, and some and one more in grammar, singular plural. No,
Plural, singular, plural. That's it. Okay. All right.
yeah, yeah.
Anything else, Deepak, that you find, oh, I need to work on this besides pronunciation and singular, plural that you mentioned to me?
Yeah, there is always room for improvement, and I need to
Fabulous.
improve fluency, sentence formation,
All right.
and
Fabulous. Fabulous.
yeah.
Right. And Deepak, so when would you like me to correct you while you're speaking or towards the end? What would you prefer?
At the end of the session, before 2 or 3 minutes before.
All right. But in case, because it's on auto disconnect, I just want you to be aware of that, right? So,
Okay, yeah.
yeah, so
I
I'll,
will
if
remind you.
you
I will ask you to give my
you
feedback.
remind me,
We have three
super.
minutes.
Thank you. Thank you. In case I find that the pronunciation is a little off, I'll probably stop and remind you there and I'll tell you to correct it and then speak. All right, super. Great.
Sure.
Deepak, what do you want to talk about? The topic we have is very relevant. Oh, I'll share the topic we have today to speak about. It is stress. Okay, stress mess. Would you want to talk on this topic? Or you can talk about anything you want. So I leave the choice to you. What would you prefer, Deepak?
Let's talk about the topic first. And if
Yes.
you can't
All
find
right.
any ideas, then we can switch to another topic.
Great. So, Deepak, before I begin the topic, I want to understand and I want to know from you. I want you to share your opinions. All right. So, I'm asking for your views on what do you think has been the hardest thing for Deepak to have ever done? All right. What is the hardest thing, the toughest thing that you've ever had to do in your life till now? Till now, I'm not saying future, but till now, the hardest thing that Deepak had to do till now, what would that be? It could be professional, it could be personal, it could be anything that you can share with me.
Hardest things is waking up. I try to wake up 3 o'clock sometimes, at 3:30, but that is because I go to bed late night around 11 o'clock. Sorry, 12 o'clock around. And when I try to wake up 3:30, I feel like, oh, this is hard. However, I wake up 4 or 4:15. I wake up.
Right. So I wake up at, so
I
before
wake up.
3:30
Yeah,
at.
I
So you
wake up.
remember to put the at before timing. All right. So you
Yeah,
find waking up is the toughest thing.
yeah. Waking up is the toughest thing I can say.
Nothing else, no other job, nothing. Waking up is the toughest thing for you.
No, there are another. I think there are many things that is tough to do,
Tell
but
me.
I manage to do. Sometimes I feel like I don't want to read books. Sometimes I feel like, oh, I'm feeling drowsy. I must hit the bed now in middle of the day. I
Yes.
need
Yes.
to take a nap for one
Correct.
hour, 2 hour. So I think most of the things that toughest is waking up. When I once I slept, I can't wake up. So how in a short period of time. Still,
Correct.
I
In a
try to manage to wake. Yeah,
Superb. Well done, Deepak. In a short period. There's a sure sound. Sure. Short
sure,
period.
short
Again,
period
short period. Because. Say that to me. Because. Because.
because
All right. Fantastic. Well done. Um, Deepak, this time that you say at 3:30 or finally you wake up at 4:15, what is the first thing that Deepak does once he gets up? And this is an early hour, right? That's really early. So what is the first thing that how do you start that early day?
before my feet hit the floor, I pay gratitude. Right. Thank you so much, God. I'm healthy. I'm able to wake up. I'm breathing. I have food. I have another day, new day today. I have roof over my head. I have physical vitality. My parents are healthy. I am able to make money. I have running water. So I pay gratitude. Okay, and then I do affirmation, right? And then I
So
do meditation, and then I start my rest of the work.
wow. Positive affirmations really work, Deepak. Fantastic. What a way to start the day. What a beautiful way to start the day. How long have you been doing this? This positive way.
I'm doing this for 3 years, I think 3 years, almost 3 years.
How did you come about doing this? How what change brought about? What brought about this change?
No, pandemic changed the perception of life. I think
Absolutely.
pandemic. I learned these all things, reading books, these all things. Pandemic, and after that, my life is being changed. After every year, I feel so many enhancement in my personality, in my knowledge, in my spiritual life.
Wow. Wow.
So
Fabulous. Very good. Where are you located, Deepak? Where is it that you are doing work? Which city are you?
Delhi,
Delhi. So, in and around where you are, especially in Delhi, the place you are staying, where you're working, what
Delhi,
is the
Noida.
language? Sorry, Delhi, Noida. What is
Uh,
the language of communication that is being used in and around you, probably in the city, as in where you are?
Hindi, Hindi.
All right. So how what are the if you've talked about how pandemic changed you, right? So that was one self improvement. What else is Deepak doing? Though of course, like you said, you're surrounded by people talking in Hindi all the time, yet you have this great desire to improve. That's fabulous. So how else do you motivate yourself, Deepak, besides clapping? What else does Deepak do to make keep himself motivated to speak?
I think I earlier I had to motivate myself, but now it has been my habit.
Very,
Reading books, listening to podcast,
very
working on myself, listening to sound with good people, and it's now it has been my habit,
very good.
right? So even I sometimes I waste 1 hour. I feel I regret myself that I wasted 1 hour.
Wow. Okay. So define wasting 1 hour to me. What is waste of an hour in Deepak's view now?
Sometimes I hit the bed to take a nap for 45 minutes, 1 hour, but
Ah,
I already said I some
oh, wow.
I sleep sometimes I sleep for 2 hours, 2.5 hours middle of the day. I thought, I have did something wrong
Oh my
with my life.
God. So rest is a waste now for you, Deepak.
Yeah,
Rest is oh,
not take rest too long, because the objective of life to act, not rest.
super. Fabulous. So what book are you reading today? Which book are you reading today?
Let me show you.
Ah, How to Work Less and Achieve More. So, what is so great about this book till whatever you've read? Would you like to share what has really touched your heart and stayed with you? What is it that you like to carry forward with you about
Is
from
it
this?
how to improve your focus, hyper focus?
Okay.
Okay, and I have just started yesterday. I started this book. So this book initially is teaching you, the region of how you people get distraction or distracted, okay, by other people, by cell phone, or by news, or so you have to put yourself, if you want to go for a productive work, you have to surround yourself with yourself, nothing else, not phone, not TV, not your family member, not a newspaper, anything else, and try to focus for 50 minutes without any distraction. If you have no timer or something like that, put a timer, you have to focus for 15 minutes or 7 minutes. But in middle of the 7 minutes, I will not focus anything else, I will only focus on my work.
Wow.
Right. Yes, yes, yes.
Super.
And there are many things is teaching. Delete your app, and make a notice on your drawer, do not disturb when you are working. Right. So there are so
Super.
many. Yeah.
All right. So, Deepak, if I were to describe, and you mentioned something very interesting, you said you are into training, especially physical training, fitness training. Would you tell me and describe your dream job to me? Do you think it ever even exists? This concept of a dream job, do you think that exists? Is there a dream job out there?
And being a fitness coach was my dream job.
Okay. So,
No,
describe this dream job to me.
dream job
Describe
means
the
what you love doing rather than money.
Okay. All right.
Right. If
Okay.
you are getting of little amount of money, still you enjoy your work. Still you are willing to stretch your work hour. You can give 100% of your effort in
Wow.
that craft.
Okay.
And that's how I can say you love your job. And when you find things that you love doing, you don't need to worry about money. Money will find you where you are. I will come to you. Right.
All
And
right.
I
So
have experienced these things in my life, you
you've
know?
experienced this. You've experienced this. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Share this experience with me, Deepak.
Because,
Describe this.
yeah, when I was out of fitness industry, I was working in corporate center as a call center executive, right? So I was making good amount of money. I think it was enough. 50, 70 or 10 years back, it was enough. But I thought I was not feeling comfortable. I was not made for this place, working for 8 to 9 to 5 job, and getting scolded by boss, and he's not dictating me, you have to finish this task before this, and your feedback is not good, this that. And although I was not performing good, the moment you won't feel comfortable doing your task, you won't
You don't
perform good.
perform.
Right,
Agreed.
right. So
Agreed.
I worked for 6 or 7 years. Then I thought, no, if I will work, more 15 years or 20 years or 25 years, I
Yes.
can't make my life, the life I want to live. I won't live that way. So I was worried about that time. What should I do? What can I do better? So I said that I listen to podcast, right? So I was listening to podcast, and he's my I take him as an idol. He's my idol. He's no more. Sorry, he's no more. So he said, if you want to live your life with the fullest potential, you have to find out what gift God has inbuilt you in you.
Okay. Wow.
Everybody created for a purpose, with the
Right.
potential followed by principle,
Okay.
right?
Mhm.
Even you have hair on your skin, there is a purpose of that hair,
Mm. True. Very
right?
true. Mm.
So I ponder, what can I do better? And I kept thinking about that. I contemplating about that point of time. But I was working good. I was working out in kitchen that time. I was not going to the gym or something like, and my body used to respond good, right? Even my boss used to say, "You are no growing your body, but you are not growing your mind." He used to call like that.
Say that. Oh my God. Okay.
So, so I said, okay, no problem. If my potential is to grow my body, that's okay, and mind will be take care of later on. So uh, then I thought that, oh, I am getting humiliation middle of the, I know, amongst many colleague,
Yes.
colleague, and this way. So I that no, I'm not made for this. I must switch. So that point of time I had only willingness. I can do physical work. Even you ask me to put up this burden and lift up to the first floor, second floor, third floor. I can do that work.
Oh my God.
I
Oh
can't
wow.
get tired. I
Oh
can't
my.
get tired. So because I had made that way. God made that way. My mind was not strong, but my physical body was strong. So I
Wow.
thought I do physically work. What can I do better? And that time I was working out at home, and people were admiring me. Deepak, do you go to gym? You are looking like Salman Khan.
Okay.
So
Wow.
I joined him gym, and I working hard a lot. I had dream to get six pack and this all way. So I was the a best uh, member of that gym. Even
Wow.
gym owner used to say, Deepak, you work so hard. Even you make floor weight. Your clothes, your t-shirt, everything, get full of sweat and these all things. You're working so hard. So I thought, why should I not become a trainer? And I love spend that the moment I go to the gym, I feel like, oh, I'm in a heaven.
How.
I listen to music, doing workouts, inspiring people. Used to say, other members used to say, Deepak, you inspire us. You do
Actually,
very different workout and this way. So
true,
I thought,
true,
this would be, I will be great if I will finding this, profession, becoming a fitness coach, a fitness trainer. And that's how I made my way.
Wow, Deepak, that is truly inspirational. That is genuinely inspirational. And what a beautiful thought. You said you must explore your potential. That's fabulous. I think all of us go through life without even realizing what is our potential. We just get into work, not even sure whether this is what we want to do.
And when I
Fabulous.
become a fitness coach, I was getting a very little salary. It was the money was go to my hand and mouth. That's it. I couldn't save my money. I couldn't send to my parents. But now I'm making four time, fifth time more than that I was getting in the gym. I'm a freelancer now. So I'm happy with my income. I'm happy with my life. I'm happy with everything right now. That is why I'm grateful.
Wow. Fabulous. Deepak, can you say potential to me? Potential. Can you pronounce that word? Potential.
Potential.
Potential, not shell.
Potential.
Potential. Fab. Say
Potential. Okay.
owner, owner, owner,
Owner.
owner. Was. The owner was doing work. Owner was.
Was.
Fabulous. All right. Um, I working hard a lot. Check the grammar. I worked hard a lot. I worked past tense.
I worked hard a lot. Okay.
Right? Fabulous. Executive. I was working as a call center executive. You see that?
Executive. Executive.
Executive. Take your time. It's executive. That's the pronunciation. Executive. If you can.
Executive.
Brilliant. Much better. Fabulous. Deepak, that's truly inspirational and beautiful. What a journey, yeah. Really. I mean that.
Mhm.
In this current job, is there any job without stress, Deepak? I agree. Call center must have been a lot of stress because targets are there, feedback is there, etc. But the current job also, I can't imagine a job without stress. What's your opinion?
A job without a still job. I said that if you love what you love doing, singers never get stressed doing their singing. Will he feel stress? A
Yeah.
true singer.
Don't you think even if you're doing whatever you love, yet you think so? I'm asking you, do you think a point comes even Deepak may feel stressed?
Ma'am, to be
Yes.
very honest, I have never
Wow.
got experience in my life how stress does work. Even a headache or something like that by the grace of God.
Wow. Wow.
I have never got. I'm blessed that I have never experienced headache or stress, anxiety in my life.
Beautiful. Wow. How positive. I think it's your attitude. You think it's the attitude, Deepak?
Attitude. I don't know. Because I'm a fitness coach, and when you do exercise, I think your brain releases endorphin. That is a hormone, chemical hormone in your brain. When your endorphin release, you release your all stress, anxiety, worry. Right? The endorphin is consist of all stress, anxiety, depression, these all things. So because of that, I don't feel maybe I don't know.
But okay, the others, let's say at work, when you were working in that call center, did you ever feel stressed then?
That time I had the pressure of competing task and completing task and these all things. That I was thinking I have tomorrow I have to finish task and these all. But
Yes,
that is called stress.
that pressure gets to you, no?
Yeah,
You
pressure.
worry,
I had to.
the constant worry, the anxiety gets to you.
Okay. Maybe that could be a stress. Yeah.
Because if you can if you can just, I'm not saying, but if you can recall your behavior then versus your behavior now, you feel a change.
Yeah. A lot.
What lot? How? What would be the change? How would you describe that to me?
Changes that earlier I was when I was step into my office, I feel like, oh, I have come into my grave.
Oh,
Right.
okay, okay.
But
I get
now,
the idea. Yes.
um,
Now,
but but now when I wake up and I do meditation, I get for when I go to my workplace, I feel like, oh, I'm in my heaven.
genuinely, I think it's the positiveness in you. Believe
Yes.
me. Have you ever wondered people who have everything? You know, they have money, they have a good career, fabulous home, yet they don't look happy or positive the way you are. What do you think? Why is that?
I train millionaire, billionaire. I have a client, and they are living in a very good life and penthouse or
Correct,
7 crore, 6 crore, or 10 crore home. And
correct.
but they talk about I have a stress workload. These all things they have.
Precisely.
Yeah,
Why?
yeah. They share
Why?
with me that my my back is hurting, I can't sleep whole night properly. They share with me, but I on the other hand I say, okay, they have a lot of they are living in abundance, but they don't have abundance in their physical life.
Inside, no, Deepak. It could be, see, they're coming to you to get physically fit, yet somewhere they're not yet like the way you are. Like this positivity that I'm getting just talking to you, it's very rare. People have
Yeah,
everything, they don't sound like you. You know, they're not this contented with life. Do you think that is an attitudinal difference? That's my question again. Do you think it's your attitude, or it is they have everything, Deepak? They
let me share
also
you
have a
very
fabulous fitness trainer like you, and yet they are complaining. Share, please
let,
go.
let me share here a very physical point. No, feeling is the language of your body. Thinking is the language of your brain. The way you think and feel create your state of being.
The way you think and feel creates
Create
your
your state of
create,
being.
creates,
Create.
create, creates your state of being. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And thinking is the electrical charge of quantum field, and feeling is the magnetical charge of quantum field. When you think, you release your thought vibration in the universe. When you feel, you attract.
Wow. You feel, you attract. Okay. Right.
Right.
Okay.
So everything starts from us. If you feel anxiety, depression, negative, you will attract negative.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Yes.
There, whatever you see to around you, everything is energy, right? And everything is vibrating on certain level of frequency,
Okay.
right?
Hmm.
So what you feel, what you think, you attract that things from this universe. Why I be grateful, why I wake up my start my day with positiveness, so that I can attract more positive in my life throughout the day. And that's who I am. I don't have I'm not millionaire or billionaire, but I have that millionaire billionaire want to inculcate in their life.
Wow. Beautiful. Yeah. I love that. So, okay, positivity. Can we pronounce positivity? Otherwise, I'll keep on just listening to these beautiful messages from you and I'll forget. So, positivity. Could you say that? Positivity. Positivity.
Positivity.
Positive.
Positivity.
Positivity. Fabulous. Well done. Uh, So you feel that yes, people have that, right? People, it's also like you said, feelings. I personally always thought it was more attitudinal, that you can be happy anywhere, you can be happy with less, and yet people I hear only complaining. They have everything and yet they are not happy. And here you are, just the opposite, with beautiful thoughts. All right.
Yesterday, no, yesterday I was talking with my nephew, and he had a government job. He devoted his 10 years to find that government job. He sacrificed almost everything, and he not give up. He gave everything to get job. And yesterday I talked to him. He said, "Oh, I'm not happy with my job."
My God, how sad is that?
Yeah,
How
yeah.
sad.
And he was asking, "How much money do you make?" And I'm making more than him, but I don't have that government job.
But how sad
He's in
for him.
railway.
How sad.
Okay,
With 10
he's in
years of
railway. He's engineer. He's engineer. I'm making
doing
more
what?
than him. And he asked me, "How much do you make?" I said, he was measuring that you are making this amount of money. I said that amount of money, my expenditure of the month. Then I would say, oh.
Sad,
So,
10 years you're chasing a dream and yet you're not happy after getting the dream. How sad is that? I feel bad.
because people are running behind security. They're running
Yeah,
behind money. I didn't run behind money. Money ran behind me when I become myself.
when I became myself.
Sorry,
Wow,
when I became myself.
amazing, Deepak. Have you ever thought of writing a book? I
I read
genuinely mean that. I genuinely mean that. I genuinely mean that.
uh,
I'm
let's see
serious.
after 10 years when I get more and more experience then.
Yeah, please do. It'll be fabulous. It'll be fabulous. Also, today, tell me one book that you have read earlier, not now. I know you're reading this one. Some book which really influenced you, Deepak, to be the way you are.
I have many books that I have creative visualization, and yeah, this one creative visualization, power of subconscious mind, goal, written by Brent Tracy, and the magic of big thinking, and the magic of believing. There are many books
So,
I have.
which is your favorite among all these self-help books, which you really applied to yourself? Five things from books that you really applied. Which ones? Which five top things would you want to share with everybody, Deepak?
Power of subconscious mind. It was my first favorite book.
Subconscious. Say that to me. Subconscious.
Sub
Conscious.
subconscious.
Sure, sure, super. Subconscious. The sure has to be very strong, Deepak. Okay. Say that to me.
Okay.
Say
Our
that to me.
our session is going to be end, I think.
Our session is going to end so very quickly. Subconscious.
Okay,
Subconscious.
subconscious.
Super. So what else? Quickly, five things from this power of subconscious mind.
Five things, whatever you want in your life, visualize that you have already have. You know, and keep thinking about that, repeating yourself that if you want to be healthy, I'm healthy, I'm healthy, and even you are lying, fake it until you make it.
Wow.
Right. When you're repeating these words again and again, again and again, your subconscious mind say, "Oh, he's forcing me same thing again." Then let's accept this. And the moment that words sink in your subconscious mind, you will feel, you will believe. Once you feel and you believe, you will attract that things.
Wow. Yeah. Second.